damn, that. Oh, God. Oh, man, that is a good song. Hi. Hello. You know, I was doing all that, like, epic movement. I was dancing the whole time that song was playing. I forgot to start my stream. Oh, no, I didn't forget to start my stream. I forgot to go live. No, I didn't forget to go live. I forgot to, like, actually load up Genshin. So we're just gonna be sitting here a while. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Hope you're all doing great. Just recently started putting together a new video. Hope when that comes out, hope you all give it a watch. But yeah. Alright, we are also, apparently, I like checked today. I was very surprised. We are on the cusp of 100 subscribers. I didn't even know that was a thing. I never thought I would get to that many. So, you know, a little surprised, as one can be, that I got there. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Once again, I voice trained today, so people don't get worried that I didn't. I did. It's just still very hard for me to keep it going for, like, long periods of time, and since I stream for, like, about 3 hours every night, it's still very hard to keep up the voice. Yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great day. I'm doing pretty fantastic. I'm in a little bit of a jiggy mood. Also, good news for all my... I am officially starting progesterone, and I have had some pretty wonky side effects to start it off. I initially have gotten a lot of the negative effects that progesterone gives, which is unfortunate, but, you know, I'm getting better with it. But, you know, it's fine. I'm very not used to the concept of drinking water before going to bed. Because, like, I'll wake up incredibly exhausted. And then be like, I would be like, what the fuck did that pill do to me in my sleep? Holy shit. And then I'll just be up for the rest of the day. I mean, I was pretty nauseous day one. I had a headache today that went away, thankfully. Other than that, been doing great. We're just waiting for Genshin to load. I do work tomorrow, unfortunately, so it might not be a full 3-hour stream. It might just be a 2-hour stream. I do apologize. I'm gonna do my commissions to start off, and then we're gonna go straight into other things. Yes, Genshin takes this long to load on my computer. Makes me wish I just downloaded the PS4 version. But I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone continues to have a great day. And yeah, more videos coming. I will probably make another trans meme video as well. I know, like, that was like, it wasn't really like an ask, but it was more or less like I see that it's doing well, so it's like maybe I should make more. Yeah, we're back on my world. Man, my carpal tunnel's been flaring up, so I have my gloves on, so excuse me if my gameplay is gonna be a little stiff today. Hello. Why did I do that?
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
That's commission 1. Farina officially drops in 1 day. I'm excited, but I also feel horribly bad for AJ, who's a friend of mine, who wants to get Alatham, and literally, only has 1 day to get him. Yeah, literally 16 hours left to get him, and is barely there. But they can do it. I believe in them. But yeah. Do. Hello.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Barbados, guide us.
Silence.
Freeze. Don't push your luck. Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Settle down.
Talk to Anthony. Is that that one guy I don't like? Okay, good. It doesn't look like it's him. I was like, is that that one guy I really don't like? Please don't tell me it's the guy who's like, oh, you should, you know, I need your help getting a Christmas gift for my daughter or something. And I'm just like, fine, I'll get you your damn gift. Just leave me alone. Oh, Jesus. I was like, I'll just walk there. No, not a good idea. Not a good idea. No, 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 no.
Many happy returns.
Cool it.
The tides beckon. Bow your head. Silence.
See, I don't think I was meant to do that. I just accidentally wandered into an event that ended up being needed to do the commission required. Very strange. Hello. Got it. I was like, I got one more commission, right? Yeah, I do. I was like, there is no way I don't have any left. Oh, come on. Oh, thank God. I was like, please, please, please. Not like this, not like this, not like this. Oh,
Be sanctified.
Up to it, Manzai.
This one will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
Settle down.
Freeze. Ha. Dodge this.
gotta clock in, gotta lock in.
Silence.
Woo, commission's done. I think. Keyword I think. Me think commissions are done. Okay, yeah, they're done. Oh, no, I did not mean to touch you, so sorry. Hey, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Give me my
Thank you for
commission rewards. Yeah. I gotta stop accidentally pressing triangle like that, man. Alright, now where we last left off, we were not allowed to continue it till we defeated these two quests. Okay, that's Venti's. Forgot whose this is. Okay, yeah, this is the one we need to do next. This is next on our list. Yeah, it's this one. At least I'm like 90% sure of it. It is.
This must be.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
Welcome.
Alright, my
I
goal
have
is to
all
at
the
least get
latest
one of these
styles.
story quests
Please take a
done.
look.
Hopefully both.
Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This could be...
It could be...
Oh, it's a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
honored that you'd choose Ogura textiles and kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate... As you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In
Yeah,
all
I know.
honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Karisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
No, we haven't.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't know why you asked these questions,
Much
Paimon.
obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
That's very kind of you, thank you. Goodbye for now. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Woo! We get to spend money. Let's waste our money. That is far away. Let me teleport. Oh, I did not mean to drop my charger. No, phone. You gotta connect to my phone, please. Alright. Oh, yeah, I remember the internet.
This is it, the International Trade Association.
What, this
Okay
situation?
then, we need to talk to Karisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
What am I looking for? Oh. I didn't mean to. Okay.
Look, there he is.
Ah, looks like we found him.
Are they gonna be stopped? They're gonna be stopped, aren't they? Oh,
What am I gonna do?
I was totally expecting them to be
Mr.
stopped.
Karisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Sayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
Yeah.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out of Rito?
Sure has been a
Thanks
bit.
again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
Nah, don't worry about it.
But, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, see. It's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Oh,
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage. thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. But then... the vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd report it to the authorities, but... well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
Oh, my apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back. Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
What? Don't say that.
I'm afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never.
He's talking bad about
What?
himself.
Huh?
Seriously?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan. I do so not without reservations.
This
so
game looks so fun,
hope
but
that
when
you
I
will
tried to
treat this
play it, I
matter
was
as
not great
confidential.
at figuring it out. Yeah, that's that is actually understandable. This game is a bit like, I have gripes with it. It's very fun, but like I personally think the story sometimes takes forever to do anything. But like, yeah, it is very. I recommend it, but if this company makes more turn-based RPGs called one of them is called Honkai Star Rail. So if turn-based RPGs are more like your speed or those are easier for you to like figure out, I recommend that.
That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association,
But yeah, the game is
please
very
try to exercise more
enjoyable,
caution in the future.
and it's like,
You
I
do
would
not want to
recommend
incur
you give it a
further
shot,
unnecessary losses.
but I would recommend
We
watching like
will. We certainly
maybe like
will.
a long play
But
or something. I don't know,
are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues?
like
For
something to
you?
really figure out how it
What if
works.
someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it?
My apologies if
highly
I'm not making
respected member
any
of society.
sense.
Surely putting your neck on the line for small timers like me can't be
I
worth the
apologize
risk.
if I'm speaking and I just
Very
make
humorous.
zero
Let's not
sense.
forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised
That is
indeed
my
if
bad.
anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Seems like
Mr.
it.
Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
Oh
Thank you
shit.
so much.
We're going
Let's
super
see, it was
sleuth.
2 hours ago now, over at the
Oh shit. Dude forgot.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
All right,
Nice.
off we go.
But yeah, okay. I recommend, if you want my recommendations on Hoyoverse stuff, I recommend Honkai more. That's like a lot more of an easy, like, understanding and all that stuff. Because it's more just a turn-based RPG. It's a lot more linear, so the grinding curve isn't as, like, extreme as Genshin is. So it's like, it's a lot easier. I highly recommend it. But yeah, sorry, I'm very, like... Sorry if I'm not making any sense. I'm just very, like, all over the place, I guess, right now. My bad. Alright, I'm gonna go walk over there. Why? Because I like to walk. Unless I get yelled... Fuck. No worries, that made perfect sense to me. Trying this one I did was probably, like... I'm coming from Maple Story. No worries, trying this one I did was probably just like a bit of a shock. I was coming from Maple Story. I don't know what Maple Story is actually. Could you explain that? So, what is that? I'm very, very confuzzled. I got yelled at for trying to leave. I forget you get yelled at for literally trying to leave Rito every time still, somehow. Even though I'm allowed to, legally, I get yelled at, like, every time. It's fine.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey,
Damn.
look on the ground. What
Oh.
are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably, the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Alright, look for objectives in this area. Okay. I had to take my carpal tunnel gloves off because they started, like, digging into the skin too much. Like, you'd think they wouldn't work. Like, if I were to show you all my how they look, you would look at them and be like, it's more simplistic 2D side-scrolling MMORPG. Oh, I've never played, like an MMO, to be honest. But that does sound interesting. A 2D side-scrolling one kind of sounds interesting. Usually when I think of an RPG, I think of something like Genshin. I don't know if you could consider Genshin an RPG. It's a gacha game. It's a gacha game through and through. Ah yes, my favorite RPG, Genshin Impact. I mean, I guess it has RPG elements. You gotta grind, level up, stories goddamn takes forever to get through. Man, I am so confused. Where the hell is where is this it? Nope. This looks like somebody. Did I? Hello. Oh god.
Settle down.
Oh god.
Don't get frostbite. Finally,
And I cannot for the life of me find this damn thing. Oh my god, where is it? Where is it? Jesus. Oh, it's not over there. Oh. I've been stopped. I've been stopped.
Stop, thief!
Yeah.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must
Damn
be
right.
dreaming.
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right?
Yeah, so what?
You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you?
Damn. Maple Story had a
Look at
pretty
that,
heavy reliance
no
on gacha. A
response.
lot of
You know
stuff
I'm
of
right.
perfecting came from gacha. So I guess well, yeah. Genshin is very much a gacha game. It's like, oh, look, cool character. You want to spend money to get him, right?
Face it, this is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
Damn.
You are despicable.
Ow.
Hey, I just had an idea. Since you came all this way, how about we do some business?
Business?
Yeah, gacha games are fine.
Yeah.
Some do work for
And you
me,
can
some
take your
don't.
fabric back.
Genshin is one that works
Sound
for me.
good?
Same with
If you
Honkai
ask
Star Rail.
me, it beats walking out of
So
here
I guess
with black eyes and a
Hoyoverse's style of
broken nose.
gacha.
You're just a big bully.
What choice do I have?
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money to this man.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the deal.
What is
Oh,
she?
yes, of course.
Then
What is
please
she
stand
hiding?
well back where it is safe. Now, it is time for me to honor my word!
Oh shit, do we get to try her out? Do we get to trial her? Yeah!
Let's
Trial
get down to
character time.
business.
My apologies!
Boom!
I swear by my sword!
Silence.
Donk. Enemy reinforcements? Seriously? Why? Why? Just leave me alone. Ow. 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 Why do enemies have to reinforce? Why can't they just die when I kill them? Like, it's very rude of them to just respawn like that. Just very, just personally. Very rude personally. You made that look so easy. She actually was very useless. She was not at a high enough level for that fight.
Miss Kamisato, traveler, are you hurt?
Yeah, I'm good.
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them. I believe your stolen goods should all be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10. Yep, it's all here.
Great! Now we can finally buy some silk.
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
Yeah,
This was indeed our intent.
we're gonna buy it off of you instead
Don't
of
get us
stealing
wrong,
it.
Though. That's not the reason we helped
Give
you
it.
out.
We're
Even
willing
if
to
it
give
were
more.
just a few carrots
Give
and
me.
cabbages, chances
Give me
are
now.
we still would have
I'm
helped
home.
you get them back.
Dad's
Since
home.
we're pretty
Come up.
lucky. If we arrived any later,
Alright, I
the
will
chances of
be
getting
right back.
stuck in Inazuma would have been
Paimon, you're in
zero.
charge. Okay, I'm back. I apologize for I guess it's a good time to make tea. Yes, it was a good time. I don't know when you're coming back, but I do apologize for leaving abruptly. I do apologize for leaving so abruptly. That was my bad. My bad. Alright.
I honestly can't thank you all enough.
No problem.
Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Aw, thanks, man.
Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall pay. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to any other customer. There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
Just an eventful stroll.
Thank you,
Sure.
I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever need anything at all, just come to the International Trade Association and ask for Kurisu.
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
Arika buys the fabric, Kusu thanks and bids you all
Traveler.
goodbye.
Thank you for stepping in to help out.
Don't worries, it's what I signed up for.
How come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
Maybe.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
Oh yeah, I forgot, we
Even if a
canonically
important
don't
person
kill
like you
people.
helps out someone like Kurisu, it really shows
We
what a great person
they
you
just
are.
take a nice dirt nap. They just take a nice little wee snaw. They don't die, chat. What? No, they don't die at all. They don't get murdered.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done.
Sure.
I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need. I guess that deep
Yeah.
down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
It's
Right.
fine.
Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Okay.
Do you think there's someone who plays Genshin solely on mute? Like, because either they have to or like, you know, they just don't really like play the game like that. And then like, they log, for the first time ever, they like decide to unmute their Genshin just to hear the characters, and then they hear the characters and they hear the voices they gave them, and they're like, oh my god. That's just something I've been thinking about. Like, is this something that I think about sometimes? It's weird. I know. Probably a weird thought.
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already.
Nice.
I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
Nice.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too.
Oh.
It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire.
It's a kind thought, but I'm fine in my current outfit. I love that vibe of just like, yes, fine. I've been wearing this out. Does she clean that up? I just had a thought of, do you think the travelers ever like shower, clean themselves, or do you think they just like haven't bathed since they've gotten to Devat? I don't want to think about that anymore.
Oh,
I'm gonna imagine
you
they
sure?
do. These clothes are special to me.
is that so?
Yeah.
Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
Yeah, sure.
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that
No.
supposed
Whoever
to mean?
tried to join,
We
no.
make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes.
I don't want to be I don't want to speak for Paimon. You're too kind.
Well, if you're sure, as you wish. Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
They dress very stylishly.
Sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all very different, but each style is suited to its region.
Yeah.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have much to learn. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality,
I haven't
even an
kind of
extension of one's
done that
body.
with movie.
that is quite a wonderful thing.
I've kind of done that with TV or movie characters. I watch on closed captions at night. When I hear their voices next time I watch, I get surprised at what they did. That, you know what, mood. You know what, that fair. That is like, I understand that, I guess, to an extent. I usually always whatchamacallit, I will go to bed with YouTube videos on. So sometimes I will like turn the volume down just low enough to where I can still hear it, so my ADHD can get the processing to go to sleep. But then I'll wake up in the morning because I'll put on like a mixed playlist, so that way it's just playing a continuous strand of videos. And then I like wake up in the morning and I just don't even know where I'm at. But yeah, maybe I should do that. For movie TV characters. Yeah, voice next time I watch and get surprised at what they did sound like. But yeah, okay, going back to the topic. Sorry, I went off topic. When it comes to like the thought of like thinking like somebody once told me like I can never read a voice with a different character. If I'm reading a book, every character just talks like me. But like I've always been fascinated by people who can make up a voice in their head for characters, because it's like super cool. Like, that's just cool to me. It's like, how can you do that? How can you think of a character while you're reading and be like, this character is going to sound like this character is going to sound like this character is going to sound like this? It's very interesting.
So I'm not against dressing up. Far from it.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
Like the only character who's been
Wow.
nice to Paimon.
Paimon just got a compliment.
Throughout this game, Paimon's just been kinda existing, and I don't think anyone really liked her. And this is the first person who's ever complimented Paimon.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've
It's
checked
kinda
my
funny.
inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be this much.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait. For our next
It's
stop,
very,
I'd like
it's
to take
very
you both
weird
for
to
a
hear a
meal.
character treat Paimon with respect.
Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Literally, the first time we get a choice to, like, choose our dialogue, you can choose between, like, agreeing with the character that she is a mascot, or you can call her emergency food. So it's very weird to see a character decide Paimon deserves respect. Because most of the characters in this game do not like Paimon.
Mm-hmm. I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant.
Nice.
I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant.
Oh,
Shall we head off?
yeah.
Yep, Paimon can't wait.
Alright. Oh, we didn't. That reminds me of the one time my dad asked me if I could yell in my head. I said, of course I can. He was shocked. Like, how can you change the volume in your head? I guess it just works different. Yeah, I can't yell in my head, so yeah, I guess just when people just get lucky with, like, Wait. You can attack with L2? Sorry, I just learned that. But yeah, it does, I guess people just are can do very different things. It's like, I have one of those, like, thumbs that can bend all the way backwards. Not everyone can do that, but I can. So yeah, I guess it works differently for different people. That would make sense, yeah. Ooh. Kind of budget cutscene. We at least get to see them walk to the restaurant.
Ooh, it's one of those street-side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome!
Oh, Miss Kiminami, how do you do?
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Tiny
Go ahead
customer.
and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily.
Is it a fight? If my traveler
Nothing of that sort.
If my traveler is ready
I
to
just
do
have
one
a few
thing, it's
minor
always
things
throw
I need to
hands.
attend to. I won't be long.
Especially with her brother. The fucking... I'm still a little peeved with him. Even though it's really for
He
no
sure left in a
literal good
hurry.
reason.
Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends?
The fact that some people don't have a voice in their head is a bit of a trip
Well,
up. People
these are
don't have a
all the
voice in their
classics.
head?
Sure, there are
Like, I have
fancier
an
looking
actual...
places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it.
That's probably one of the reasons why it's also hard for me to voice train. Because the voice I hear in my head, like, let's say I talk in my Them voice, the voice I'm working on, which you guys will hear in most of my videos. If not all of them from now on. I still can't hear it in, like, my head. So, like, when I stop talking, I hear my normal voice. That's still very weird that people don't hear the voice, a voice in
Over
their
the
head.
years we've been in business, we've gotten
Very
to know the
weird.
Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them.
I guess it's not very weird, it's just very, like... Yeah, it's like a trip to me. Like, I don't get it.
Her table booking surprised me. Not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
Oh my
The
god.
first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
Sure does.
Don't
I'm
get...
probably crossing the line
Don't
here,
think
but
too so...
I'm just
Oh
telling
my
you what
god,
others have
who's...
told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
Oh, Paimon. Unfortunately, people don't like it when you're nice. You could be nice to everyone, and there will be someone who's always like, I mean, yeah.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that.
Damn.
Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful. Not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection. And they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So
Damn.
you see,
She just like
on
me
paper,
for real.
she sounds like a
She's
girl
just
everyone
like
would
me
want to
for
get to know.
real.
But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Huh. Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Alright. Ah,
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
I just got jump scared by Genshin.
I'm so sorry, traveler.
That voice for Anna Anya. Is it Anna or Anya? I don't know, it sounds familiar. Hang on, I'll play it again, see if I can hear it.
Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something.
Okay, apparently I gotta wait a little bit, my apologies.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property.
Right?
Oh, I did not mean to
If
skip
there's
that.
something you want to eat, you could just order it from the menu.
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother
Aw.
mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world. So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
Actually, I'm a bit of a pro in the kitchen. You could say my food is out of this world. I don't know, humble brag, or you could say my food is out of this world. Get it? It's the travelers from a different world.
Hey, don't make this weird.
Shut up,
Can
Paimon.
I leave you
Let me be
to finish
funny.
this task then? Just as a personal favor. Is that okay? I'll be indebted to you.
My time to shine.
Great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift? It needs to survive a journey from the kitchen to the recipient's doorstep.
Oh, Paimon knows. There's one dish out there that was practically created for this purpose.
What was it, Paimon? Wait. Pizza exists in Genshin? This is news, actually. Oh, hold on. Pizza exists in this game. I mean, not in the game, in the world of Teyvat. That's weird. I don't think pizza was ever brought up until this
Pizza?
bit. No, dude.
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good.
Okay,
That
Paimon.
does sound pretty good.
I'm so confused on how she knows pizza exists. Oh, apparently I
Is the
have
pizza
pizza.
ready?
I don't. Why would it lie to me and say I have the pizza? I don't. Oh, I gotta make the recipe. Hang on. Learn how to cook mushroom pizza. Cook mint. Pizza. Fuck. I didn't make it right. I'm gonna make more. Pizza transcends all reality. You know what? Fair enough. Pizza is like the elixir of humanity. I ate pizza for like I cooked a pizza for lunch today, ate 4 slices, and then my dinner was the rest of the pizza. Not the healthiest lunch or dinner, but I was like I needed food. Usually I would eat like something nice for lunch, but just didn't have the time to prepare anything for lunch. Okay, here you go. I have your pizza
Is the
now.
pizza ready?
Okay, here you go. Here you. No, here, take the crappy one.
Oh, it's ready.
Here it is.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, Traveler.
Oh, I know.
I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise.
How are you all doing?
Oh God. We got caught.
Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Okay, now that she's back, I'm gonna look up her full name and see what her VA is. Kimiyami on voice actor. Brittany Laudia. Okay, what is she known for? She's in a lot of anime. A lot of anime. It's not in any anime I know.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Oh, could you?
Sure could.
Most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it.
Are you sure that's a good idea in the
Since we've become a
situation where you
closed
live?
nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best! I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you.
It's very cool to see the other
You
how
could
it
have
is.
sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free.
Because I'm a good
You're
person.
a wonderful person.
Ah, shucks.
I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well,
Thank you.
you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Yeah, I think I may have heard of
Let's
her
make
in
sure we include
Kakaro, but
all
I
the
only watched a few
details and
episodes
then
as a
give it
background
to
noise a few
Miss
times.
Kimiyami.
Yeah,
So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients.
the biggest VA I think in this entire game. Well, the guy. Okay, in this game, you get to choose between a female traveler and a male traveler. One's called the female's called Lumine, the male's called Aether. Aether is voiced by the guy who voices Tanjiro in Demon Souls. Not Demon Souls. Demon Slayer. There we go. And my friend AJ told me that. And then what's his name? The guy who VAs Spider-Man right now, Yuri Lowenthal, I think his name is. He plays one of the like, I guess, secondary antagonists. I don't really know much about him. His name is like, what's his name? His name is Dainsleaf. You only really meet him once in the main quest so far. We've only really met him once.
Correctamundo.
But yeah, they have some
Now to
big
add the
names
next
here.
couple of ingredients.
Cabbage plus cheese.
Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack at high heat and cooked until golden brown. Alright, it's done.
Yeah.
Long meet us wherever we go in Inazuma.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kimi Nami pronto!
Yeah! Alright. Here you go. Here's your dish.
Hey, have you written out the recipe?
Yeah.
Here it is.
Thank you. Wowie, this is so exciting. I want to make it right away.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
No problem! Food always tastes
You know,
better
though,
when you
the
work
hit
up an appetite.
Demon's Souls. Everyone knows Demon Souls.
Alright, let's dig in before it gets cold.
I actually love
Well,
Demon
what
Souls.
do you
The
think?
game. The
Is
PS.
Inazuman
I
cuisine
played
to
the
your liking?
remake a lot when I was bored
Amazing!
during when I had a PS5.
This one? Oh, and especially that one over there.
It's very nice to try something new.
Good. I'm relieved.
God, what I would do, what I would give to be
I
able
was
to try
attempting to
Genshin
cook
food.
earlier
It
on.
all sounds
Did
so
you
good.
Chat with the owner at all? And
All
did
sounds
she,
amazing.
say anything about me?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you. Did she, what does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey.
It's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Why do I feel like in the localization of Genshin they changed this to a bit? I feel like in the original translation would have probably just been I'm your friend, but the localization decided we're gonna change it to you got a friend in me. A reference Toy Story. I don't know. I'm just too Toy Story brain, probably.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aw, thank you. That makes me so happy. Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
I agree. So, I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes, I think friendship is an extremely precious thing, and ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point.
I'm all ears.
I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
What?
A fox envoy?
You need
Yes,
to explain
that's
me.
what I think.
Explain this to me
Even
like
I,
I'm
My
5.
mother's own daughter had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often. And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy.
I don't think I've
That
had.
got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in
Most everyone
Inazuma
who
that
does
people
BA
just
and
don't know
localization is
about.
probably very unique. Makes sense
And
that someone
maybe
would make weird
Tsubaki
little
is one
Easter
of
eggs
them.
like that. Good. So I'm glad I'm glad I wouldn't be like, I'm glad my little like, oh, maybe it's a cute little reference to Toy Story, because it's just like you cannot tell me the original translation would have been that. That's just, I don't know. It just feels like that would be like too close. You got a friend in me? Come on. It's very clearly they threw it in as an Easter egg. It like will still mean the same thing as I can be your friend, but they wanted to be funny.
Oh, so Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
At this point, Inazuma has everything.
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti.
Oh yeah, the
All
Adepti.
kinds of them too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Really?
They're in the walls.
I've come across such things being asserted in books.
Around the goddamn
But to hear someone talk
walls.
about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Well, speaking as if it literally changed it literally changed from night to day since we started eating, I'm assuming I have.
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's go
Ah,
up to
my
Kimono.
god, my elbow popped.
Then we can pay
Oh.
a visit to my mother's mysterious
Oh
and
my god,
transcendent
ow.
friend.
Ow. And this is a long story quest. This is another reason, like, okay. I have been playing this game since November, and my biggest gripe with Genshin so far is its pacing. It is a very slow burn. It takes forever for the plot to get going, and by the time the plot does start, it's over. Like everything's wrapping up. And I'm like, what? All the cool stuff's happening. And I'm getting all hyped and excited, and then it's already all over. And I'm like, okay. Everyone says Sumeru and Fontaine are, like, the best parts. Like, they've clearly finally listened to the pacing problems with Genshin. So, like, maybe my opinion will change.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
Alright. We've done it.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Hmm? Really?
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I
Oh.
couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you.
I will take
I'm
very
glad
good
you
care
like
of
it.
it.
Speaking of white herons,
Erica's
that's
VA
what
is
your
Erica.
title
I am
means,
dying
doesn't
that
it?
I did not recognize her.
Shirasagi
Who is
Himeki.
Erica Mendez?
So this gift is like a little piece of yourself.
I'm about to get
Just as
slapped in the
elegant and
face when you
beautiful as
start
you are.
listing the works this person has done.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
It definitely will.
Now, Yuri, you can recognize is, like, what if I ever do Dane's lifts? Well, actually, he has a lot of quests coming up. Dane's lift is very much, like, Yuri is one of those VAs who are, like, I say VAs are, like, there are two types of voice actors. There are ones who are really good emotionally and can do a lot with their voices, and there are VAs who are not, like, VAs in the sense that they can do a bunch of different and goofy voices. They're just really good at emoting with the voice. Insanely good. Like, holy crap. You believe that this is a different character every time they are in a different thing. Like, if you were to tell me Ben 10 and Spider-Man were the same actors, I would believe you because they sound the same, but they are not the same character. This is not the same character that Yuri Lowenfeld's putting on. Or, I would say Dainsleif in Spider-Man is a better example. Like, Dainsleif is more cold and calculating, if you ever, like, listen to him. And Spider-Man is more like, you know, he's a wisecracking, funny guy. Ryoku from Kill La Kill. I don't know that anime. I'm gonna look up Erica Mendez, because now I'm curious to see if I recognize her from anything. Okay, American voice actress. She voiced Pac. That's all I ever get. Oh, she voiced Sailor Moon? No, she didn't voice Sailor Moon. She voiced Sailor Uranus, who's a character I've not met yet. I've been trying to watch Sailor Moon with my partner. Seven Deadly... Hunter x Hunter, not watch that. Mob Psycho, not watch that. I've not watched a lot of these animes. Western animation. Alright, let's see if I recognize... Oh! Oh, she was in OKKO. I love that show. Okay, I recognize her now. She's from OKKO. I used to watch that show a lot.
Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
Yeah! Let's go meet him. Let's hope nothing bad happens. If something bad happens, I'm blaming you, Paimon. This is somehow your fault. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. No, it wasn't. I'm like a casual anime fan. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I watched like maybe the equivalent of like 5 animes in my life. I've been trying to get into them. It's very hard for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just a preference thing or if it's just like that it's not my thing. But like, it's like, I love Spy X Family. I watched Death Note. Currently watching Fairy Tail. I actually like that a lot. Tried to watch Yuri on Ice, didn't finish it.
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely...
Maybe we got it wrong.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Yeah, makes
I
sense.
agree.
Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us. So, what does the notebook say exactly?
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
No, I did not recognize her either. There's a lot of VAs here that I don't recognize. They're all doing a pretty good job, like, hiding their, like, natural voices. Hang on. You can actually check who plays them in their character thing, in their profile. Like, Nevelet's voiced by Ray Chase. Gaming's voiced by Caleb Young. Kaya's voiced by Josie Montana McCoy. Jean's voiced by Stephanie Sutherland. The Traveler is voiced by Sarah Miller Cruz and Farina. Well, I can't pronounce her name. Lynette is voiced by Arianis Quinones, Christina Costello, Kelly Baskin, Jackie Lucia, Todd Habercorn, Laura Faye Smith, Julia Gu, Felicia Anjali, Maria Donat, Aaron Evers, Kieran Reagan, Valeria Rodriguez, Elizabeth Maxwell, Jeannie Trader, Kelsey Joffer, Laura Stahl, Christian Vance, Lizzie Freeman, and Christina V. Venezuela. Yeah, it's very nice that they shout out the VAs in the little thing in here. They could totally not do that. Give me your fish. They gotta be like, you don't get to know unless you're curious. Look for objectives in this area. They're probably behind the tree. I should probably get that. Hello? Hello? Objective, where are you? Objective. Way too cold. Objective. Search for suspicious place based on hints. I should have been paying more attention to the cutscene. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it disappears. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Oh, I thought that was, tree? Nah, wouldn't be anything on the tree. Ah, is it VA? Okay, hell of a boss. First, yeah, I think. Ah, is it okay? It's a.
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Oh wait, yeah, there is something. Oh, don't think hit that. This wall looks a bit odd. Damn.
Let's...
Oh, okay, obviously the stone wall's not going to react to me not doing anything. Obviously.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
Oh, wait,
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
Okay, so we got one fresh flower. Okay, we're getting close. We just gotta remember the, like, placement of the numbering.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my
1,
hair.
4, 7. Okay. Also, I've never watched Hell of a Boss. 1, 4, 4, 7.
Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
I've tried to get into Hell of a Boss, I just can never get into it. But then I watched Hazbin Hotel, and I thought that was pretty good. I didn't think it was, like, amazing. I enjoyed it for what it was. I liked the music. The music was really well written, but I didn't really like the story all that much. I thought the pacing was too whack. But all in all, it was a fine show. Alright, knock once. Knock 4 times. Knock 7. And sounds.
There's nobody here. Just this box.
There is a box, though.
Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Deptas leave any treasure here?
Fortunately,
What's
probably
this?
not.
Huh. Looks like a book.
It
The best
seems
treasure
to
of
be
all.
another notebook.
A
Could
book.
it be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes. Come on, let's get back outside.
Also, wait, when I was reading off the character list, did the Traveler have 2? Yeah, why does she have 2 VAs? Huh. Weird. Wonder. It's not like, what's his name? One of the characters, Tainari, his VA got replaced. He was originally voiced by a guy I don't know the name of, but that guy got revealed to basically be like a shitty guy. So they replaced him with, Zachary Gordon, you know, of Dire Wimpy Kid fame. such an out there casting.
Here will do just fine.
I do remember, like, I wasn't even in Genshin community at that point, and then, like, I got a tweet basically being like, we're here to announce the new voice of Tainari, Zachary Gordon. And I was like, Greg Heffley?
Alright, let's see what the notebook says.
I'm glad he got work.
Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. Ah, so exciting!
Hang on. Shh, Paimon. Psst, Paimon.
What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? You're making Paimon nervous.
Come with me, let's go over here. Something tells me something bad's gonna happen.
You want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all.
Yeah, and you're the biggest distraction.
Based on her expression, probably not a treasure map. What could it be?
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Have you finished reading the notebook?
Yes, I have. I think I have to share the truth of this notebook with you both. Even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
Not a Fox Envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity is my mother herself.
Huh?
Oh, that is a twist.
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook.
I was actually not expecting that. There was a character that I thought it was
Tsubaki
gonna
and
be
I are the same
not.
person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world. What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more, nothing less. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
Damn.
So that means that the kimono design and the international dishes
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable. Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well. I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like. Every
No.
time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the sight of her that inspired awe and commanded respect. But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance. I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective. But for someone of my position to just show up at a
I'm
festival
going to
with
go.
no
Enjoy the
warning,
game. I'll have to give it another
it
try
could
now.
be
Okay.
considered improper
Thank you for
etiquette.
stopping by. Have a good night.
Especially in my parents' generation, when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be.
The way
I
things are.
understand. Thank you. I think I realize something now.
Well, I am
Mother
glad.
and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on to face. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me, I've already decided.
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that.
Ah, yes, Paimon.
I think
She's trying to figure out how to become
I will set myself a
Batman.
new goal. To live each day without regrets. So, Traveler, I... Deep breaths, Ayaka. Deep breaths.
Why is Paimon looking at her? Paimon, why are you looking at us like that? What is that sly face?
Would you be at all interested in checking out an Inazuman festival?
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I need to worry about it so much. I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this. So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
Paimon wants to come. Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games.
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah! Man, this is actually really fun. I haven't had this much fun in a... Oh, poor Kaya. Kaya, here, buddy. Here, man. Take some levels, man. You're the only one who's still at level 62. Poor dude's not even at 70 yet. It would be considered ascended level. My poor mans. Can't even play the game. Can't even play the game. I wonder how long this story. I've been streaming for about an hour and 30 minutes, and this quest has not let up yet. Usually these quests, like, kinda come to an end by this point. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not even on Paz level 1 yet, man. Jesus.
We're here! But it doesn't seem as lively as Paimon imagined. What's going on?
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have already returned home. I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people around. I'll go and ask. Whatever happens, I at least need to go inside just this once.
That's the way to go. We'll be right there with you.
Yeah. No matter what, we gotta show our support. Oh, hi. It's been a while since I've had the Traveler as a character to control.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that stall. They have so many masks. Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals. Is that rule still around nowadays, or...?
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals. But it's not a hard and fast rule.
Hey, is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
Greetings.
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go. Guess that's just what it's like when you're a famous Inazuman.
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most well-known clans in Inazuma. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must be some official business, I take it.
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Oh, a traveler? Huh. Now that you mention it, you do look like you've come a long way to get here.
Yeah, more than you know.
First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one. Ah, excuse me 1 second.
He's very nice.
Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival!
Woo!
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just here to...
Thank you!
Thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right? At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival, it seems only fair to keep things open a little longer. Oh, here's a couple of masks for you. On the house.
No. You've been far too accommodating to us already. We couldn't possibly...
Don't give me all that. Here you go. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got to mark the occasion somehow. Besides, it'll make me look bad if you refuse.
But... Okay, I think I understand.
Thank you for your generosity.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself a good time.
Oh, this guy.
Do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry, but we don't have any masks
Kiddo.
in your size.
Aw.
Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the only one at the festival without a mask?
Paimon, don't worry. Wearing a mask is optional.
Aw.
But Paimon doesn't want to feel left out.
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough to cover up that little face of yours.
What? No way!
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now. But don't you worry, kiddo. I'll have a mini mask made specially for you when I get back.
I
Aw.
cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer.
That's
You
so
should go
awesome.
and enjoy the festival while everything's still lit up.
All right. Traveler, shall we?
Yeah, let's go. Huzzah!
Oh, wait. Just one thing.
What?
I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I just made up any old excuse. But don't think of this as me taking you sightseeing, please. I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with. Okay, great.
No misunderstanding. Oh, this is where we get the mask. Oh, Fox's Traveler is always wearing a mask on his head, so I was wondering when we'd get it. Very wholesome. Very wholesome game. GG. This quest, these story quests are long. Holy shit.
Traveler, look! This stall's doing fortune slips.
Miss Kamisato, hello there. You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege. Welcome, welcome. Would you like to give it a go?
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was when your father was around. I think he dealt with it personally. So you see, how could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you sure?
Of course. If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your two friends here.
Traveler? Paimon? What do you think?
It seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we to resist?
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Alrighty then, whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune. Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
No way! We got the same one! Traveler, what did you get?
Mine says great fortune from the
Wow.
world.
You're so lucky!
Ah, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from the world means. Wealth shall come to you. You shall reap a bountiful harvest, and all shall transpire in line with your wishes. In other words, your good luck isn't about to run out anytime soon.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll certainly be able to achieve anything that you wish.
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will never run out!
Walking around, enjoying the festival. It kind of sucks that we didn't go when when everyone was around, but you know, sometimes
This
you
food
don't
stall
get.
sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties. Anything you want to eat, it's my treat.
Wow! It all looks so good! Is it okay if Paimon has one of everything?
Of course it is.
But we don't want anything to go to waste. Let's try them one at a time. Ooh,
Glad
Ayaka,
Paimon's not
Banjo.
wasting food.
Sure.
I'll have one of those pink
Uh-huh.
pancake
Those
things.
look good too. Ooh, but so do the egg rolls. Paimon will try an egg roll too, please.
All right then. I too shall have a Sakura mochi.
All right, coming right up.
Woo! Free food!
This Sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like some more.
I don't want
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of snack actually made?
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem. Just give me a second and I'll write out the recipe for you.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that tantamount to giving away your trade secrets or something?
Hi,
Well, it was you
Pico.
who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and
Hope
try
you're
my
doing
best to do it
well.
justice.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoyed it.
Thanks, boss.
There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands. You should definitely give it a try.
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my taste testers?
Yeah,
Oh, definitely. Can't wait.
looking forward to it already.
All right. I'll do my best.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
We need to come to an Inazuma
Yes, I
festival
agree.
when it's not busy
To
for
spend the
next time.
festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience. This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque and pray that it will come true.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those are used for making wishes too.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time to make yours before the festival ends.
Looks fun. Shall we give it a try? Oh, wait. There's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's head's feeling kind of fuzzy after eating so much just now. Not the best time for an intense burst of mental activity.
2 prayer plaques,
I'm
please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady. There you go.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish?
Yep, how about you?
Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you've committed your wish onto your plaque, please hang it onto the prayer rack.
Wait, so they'll be on public display? Alright, well, let's see what you got.
Alright. What am I gonna put on? Probably
That should
something
do
about
for
my
mine.
brother.
May I see yours?
You got it.
This
Heck.
is you and your brother, isn't it?
Yep.
It's lovely.
Yeah, I want him
We'll be
back.
back together one day. Paimon believes it, and you should too.
I miss him.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true.
Doing so well, just tired of being able to be
And
here in both chats.
I
So
will
fun.
keep
Oh
you in
yeah,
my
Moonslide.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchi
Moons and
Kako?
Fontaine, I think, right?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma, and good health for my family and friends.
Yeah, I can't support Moon because Moon's
I
in
do hope that
Inazuma.
wish can come true. Thank you. That gives me hope. I think that might be all we have time for today.
Aw, it's time to leave already?
I'm afraid so. The festival is coming to a close. Time flies when you're having fun. It seems to flow away from you like a rushing river, as precious and short-lived as a cherry blossom dancing in the wind.
Oh.
It's time to leave.
No, festival can't be over. Damn, I'm actually invested in the story
Traveler.
quests.
Today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival.
Well, I hope it was
You've known me
fun.
for some time now. I think you understand my personality, don't you?
Yeah.
Knowing me, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you.
Well, I'm glad I made it worth it.
So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will always have a special place in my heart. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside. And it's just so carefree and happy. If I ever get the chance, I want to go again. You too? Great!
Yeah, why
You know,
not?
we're kind of similar, with both of us having a brother.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your brother back.
Someone say determination? Undertale reference? Oh, I'm so cringe.
I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important roots we have in this world. You will find him. Come what may, you must never give up. I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will always support you.
Thank you.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Oh. Oh. Budget cutscene. Genshin has money. Genshin has the money to spend.
Oh, Traveler. There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me.
Okay. Okay. Whoa. Woo! That was cool.
What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty, beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put into words. Paimon doesn't really know what it was, but it is art.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters. I just had a sudden urge, and I ran with it.
That's good.
In a way, that sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like nobody's watching. That goes for you too. When I'm with you,
Gay, gay, they're
time
both
seems
gay,
to slow
homosexual,
down and
gay.
speed up at the same time. Anyway, it looks like this is goodbye for today. I can see myself the rest of the way back.
Good night.
Good night, Traveler.
Me and Ayaka. Oh my god, this quest, I was not expecting it to be hit this hard. Oh my god. I think I get it. I think I get Genshin's story, man. I think I get it. That was actually really good. Alright, time to see what's going on over here. And after that quest, I can't really imagine anything to... What the fuck is going on over here?
We're looking for the Great Muchina Yokai!
Oh!
Do you know where it lives? Great
No.
Muchina Yokai? What's that?
Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants.
One time, the Great Muchina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river.
Oh.
Naughty little monster.
Why are you looking out for it?
Finally found out how to chase it away.
Oh.
My dad said that the Great Muchina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want. This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you. Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Muchina Yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything.
Who was your
So
father?
we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
As
punchline
long as
for
we get
this.
home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe. Something sounds very strange about all this. But Paimon... Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Muchina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the Great Muchina Yokai, alright? Because it isn't real.
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me.
Oh, well, you're in for a rude awakening, kid.
You is all.
Dad's
Don't
loyal
want
a
you
lot.
wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
That's not true. The Great Muchina Yokai is definitely real. Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she's gonna show us how to blow it up.
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimiya? We told her all about the Great Muchina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day.
Huh.
Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie.
I swear it's not
Let's
real.
get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go!
Damn.
They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Yeah. If this monster is real, what the fuck? Okay, so... Okay, what is this story quest called? I'm about to look at the runtime of it. Why? Because I'm just curious. I want to know how long it will take me to finish this before I'm able to even get close to getting back to the main quest. 1 hour. Yeah, sure. Sure, this is taken. This is. Oh. Very confused. I was like, what? Oh. Hi, Yoimiya. Just casually chilling over there, I see. I'm gonna walk over.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
What?
So...
We meet again.
So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time.
Oh.
But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Surely it's a bad idea to keep a
Maybe
lie.
so.
I mean, yeah.
In any case,
A lie of
I'm the
omission
one
is
who
still a
experienced it.
lie.
Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time. But they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, nah. I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying.
I kind of
Right?
understand it.
So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, way too early, for sure!
Never tell a kid too early how the real world works and fuck them up. You didn't follow that at all, did you?
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry.
I just
I'll take care of
imagine
kids and
the
make sure
traveler
they stay
looking
safe.
at Paimon like, you didn't understand any of that,
It's about
did you?
time I headed back. Then Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you. In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
Wow. Nice.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too.
My goal is to
In fact,
try,
most of
keyword
what they write
try,
is
to
based
beat
off
all
the kinds of
the,
fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have that. Or someone will see it in a spirit, will not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's
No.
magical, it should be
No, you
that
can't
way.
do this to me. Oh, thank God. I was like, you can't do this to me, game. You can't do this to me. You can't just do that. That's not fair. It's like, I've been playing you for about how many weeks now? Oh my God, it takes so long to level them up. Jesus Christ. Get to a certain point in the story, leveling up just becomes optional, I guess. Hey.
Hey, Pops, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust,
Tingling
they
feelings are coming
burn
back
with
in my
many
hands.
beautiful
Gotta put back on my
colors.
gloves.
Pops, wait!
No,
What's that?
don't go back.
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
It's like talking to my grandpa.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because he finally got the message across.
Paimon's just like
Materials
me,
aren't
for
here.
real.
The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them, okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
He seems like a warm and friendly person. I think the two of you are quite similar.
I get told that a lot. Because my pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little,
Damn. Just
I
like
thought
my
it was because
grandpa
he
for
really understood
real.
me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So I tell my pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
I got one.
Yoimiya?
TNT.
Is that you?
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm coming over.
Who's that? I love how I went from Traveler to... Well, I guess Kaya's like 5'11" something. Like, they're still incredibly short. I forget just how short Genshin characters are.
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side.
Hello? Who is this?
We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Yeah.
Thank you for all your help.
Why is he hiding in your
He's one of
home?
our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
Oh no.
An arrest warrant?
You're harboring.
Keep it down! We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
Wasn't there a thunderstorm out in the ocean?
We know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
I guess that's
What
fair.
if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas.
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods.
Ah.
Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow, that is so awesome!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
I didn't.
It'll be
Mostly
fine.
'cause I don't know you.
Sleeping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
We went through a long bureaucratic process on Rito.
We only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
And anytime we go back, we get yelled at.
So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I have to find
I
a way to help
mean,
him.
I've never heard
Sorry,
of someone attempt to
I invited you
run
to come watch the fireworks.
run the
Now, I
nation
have to
like
run
a
few errands.
dictatorship.
You don't have to join me if you don't want
Venti
to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself.
and Jean
And then
Li
you can come
both
meet me
just
back at
kind
the
of
house
let
later.
the citizens do their own things. Raiden seems to be obsessed with power, and it's something I can respect. It's not a sexual thing. It's about power. And that is all it ever is. It's about power. I don't mind coming along. I'm interested to learn how fireworks are made.
Cool. Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because
What?
you said person and not floating child or mascot.
Everyone in Inazuma is just very nice to Paimon.
Koichi!
Or
I'm
emergency
here.
food.
How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, alright, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryou Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
I can imagine nothing going wrong.
If it's on the way,
Something
you can
went
always pick up
wrong.
the fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Don't worry,
Yep,
we'll do it.
that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually.
Oh,
Where
no.
do I start?
How long?
Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation.
Sorry, Gabriel.
Okay, well,
Reject.
I'll leave it to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakujiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials. It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there.
Man, you have a busy life, Yomiya.
It's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
How are you not...
What you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and, what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
I could tell.
Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Is it bad that I'm more invested in the story quests than I am in the actual, like, plot of Inazuma?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but...
Like,
what else would
Inazuma's
I be
plot
using my voice
is,
for?
like, interesting, but it is, like...
You kinda have a point.
It just took forever to get for it to end. I swear, like, that was, like, 3 streams in one. Look for firework materials in the city.
Ah, here we are.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials.
I like him.
I've come to
He's a good
expect it
man.
now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Hi, yeah.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows? He probably would have run away by now.
Oh.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh.
No, you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Damn.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Fireworks are pretty
Well,
important.
for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and beautiful. But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. If it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to stay in business. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Yeah! Genshin time, Genshin time. It's almost time. We're almost... Jesus Christ, though. I don't even know how close we are. My goal is to not stop streaming until these story quests are finished. Like, I will not stop.
Yoimiya, if I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
He sounds familiar.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading
Good old
up to the
Genshin.
fireworks,
Yeah. Long-ass quests.
Very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
Unfortunately, we can't.
Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries.
No worries.
How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amenoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see. Dear child, the essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged.
Yeah.
If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
I don't know if
Is
he
that
can.
so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Amenoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
Damn, he got a point.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Damn, didn't expect to get a philosophy lesson.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains. It's beautiful. I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So, have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
Alright, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Yeah. Ooh, commissions drop in 3 minutes. I'll probably do those tomorrow during break, during my lunch at work, like I always do. I log on, do my commissions, log off.
He isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day.
Oh no.
Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up.
It's
When
fine.
we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat.
Well, I mean, we were trying to break a guy out of
Right?
prison.
So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want, doing whatever makes them happy. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
Diluc!
Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Diluc reference.
That's the one! I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it
Inazuma
tasted.
reference. Wait, no.
My friend once said
Diluc
to me that
reference.
only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish.
Well, you
So,
see,
what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
to track down an enemy god. I'm looking for my lost
And
brother.
we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough.
I'm slowly learning to
I get
cope.
it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
It is
When
what
you're
it
exhausted,
is.
everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even
In the
having
words,
fun.
it is what it
You'll be able
is.
to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way.
I'll bear that in
Don't
mind.
worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
I'll add it to my list of candidates.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Good. I do not want to have someone's death on my conscience. I'll do the commissions in a bit. The commission's commission. The Yashiro commissions. I hope you know I'm gonna do one whole stream, or like a couple of streams will just be like clearing out the side quest pool. Like, I have that plan. It's in the back of my mind that eventually this will all end with me just doing every side quest.
That's way too small.
Definitely sturdy,
Can't
though.
be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
Yeah, no
I'm
shit.
also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! Oh no!
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh?
Yeah, we've broken a few laws in the time.
Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Story time! So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him.
I don't think you.
So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
Mia's really funny. I like her. I love her. She's great. So fucking funny.
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, they make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So I... forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryou Commission, isn't he? quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues.
This is gonna go horribly.
You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish. Pops! Pops! No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Ahem! Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just...
Taking off a glove. My apologies. I'm not supposed to wear these for like...
One day, I'll be as great as Ryu.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganohara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
Oh.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by.
Whoa, now it's 3 streams. Whoa.
Really, we don't mind helping.
Oh,
Mans went to
you're
YouTube to
such
fix
good
that.
Kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. And he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Sure. It won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
Alright, you got it. Should I just whack him? PC went kaboom because I didn't want to watch my friend's stream. Oh no! Not the kaboom.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it.
Might end stream
Satoru's
anyway
on the
soon.
other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
That's 2 10. That's 4. My unit's packed. Fuck. I don't know. I'm doing the time in my head. I know I said no, this stream won't stop, but
Hey, Toru, how have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help. Hmm?
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever.
yeah, it's okay.
Being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship. But still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Oh.
They didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh,
Good.
I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village.
Respect
You're
your
always
elders,
welcome
kids.
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to at least make it to 3 hours. Keyword try. I still haven't been able to yet. It's very hard. Those first 2 hours, I'm like boom, 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 boom. But after a while, while past the 3 hour mark, 2 hour mark, I'm just like, oh my god.
Each have their strengths.
How many streams
Speaking
do I
of
have
youth,
left?
Do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
10 hour in 1 day
Well,
stream. No, I
if you
can't do
must
that.
know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them.
Oh,
We both know
did I
you
get
were the
raided?
one who was hopelessly
Oh,
certain
thanks for
and
the raid,
desperately
man.
trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right.
Thank you for the raid, man.
50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently,
I'm trying.
I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
Oh.
50 years. In some ways,
write that
it's a
down,
long
write that down,
time.
write that
In
down.
others, it's no time at all. Really,
Hi,
it's just a
Moon.
number. But 50 years of being together, now that is something worth commemorating.
I'm trying to beat the both story
50th
quests.
anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Oh.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up?
And I don't know
Was
how
there
long I
something you
have
needed to discuss?
with this quest.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Oh no.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young.
Oh, fuck.
They were inseparable. They grew
I
up
want
together,
something like
shared
that.
everything with
It's
each
okay,
other,
Pico. You'll
and
find it
went
one day.
everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like.
No.
But our Keisuke took after his father and mother.
Yes, you will.
He felt that there was nothing wrong at all.
It just
with getting
happens.
peaceful.
Me and Moon met in a Minecraft
You know
server.
what
It'll
children are
happen.
like, and they get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling.
I don't
Eventually,
believe in
whether out of
myself.
pent-up
I
anger
believe in
or
you.
For some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
Oh.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help.
Damn it.
But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
That's not good.
Strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
Happened to my uncle once.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Potentially when one's not a wanted criminal.
It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Yeah.
I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Man, this quest is long. Apparently it's the shorter one out of the two, but it still is taking me a lot to finish it. It's also just because, I mean, can I finally hit the 3-hour mark? For the first time in forever, I'm gonna stream for 3 hours. Man, remember when I used to just stream for like an hour, 15 minutes every day? That was fun. I miss those days. I miss those
Yoimiya,
days.
something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
No.
Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, There'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
Man, these story quests are very fucking emotional to deal with. Holy shit. Every time I play them, I just get like punched in the face with emotion, man. It comes out of nowhere. I like play the story quest. I play the Archon quest and I'm like, alright, lore dumping, lore dumping, lore dumping. And then I play the fucking...
Onwards. We have work to do.
Then I play the fucking story quests. And then I'm like, holy shit, man. This is crazy, bro. I was not expecting this. Ow! I just popped my elbow.
It's Masakazaka and his friends. Let's ask. Hi, Yoimiya.
Oh, it's too much to eat.
Yokai ready yet?
Meanwhile, this is just a very depressing story.
Mr.
What?
Ryusuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy. The one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna
Yeah,
get
I
candy!
cracked my elbow.
Woo-hoo! Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
No.
We did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Oh no.
Trying to catch a monster too?
No.
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
Good. Cannot stress this
It looks
enough.
like this is the right way. Let's get going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have... Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be...
No.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
Well, Yoimiya, why? Do I get to try out her playstyle? Yeah! Oh, she's a bow character.
Fire hazard!
Okay, she's not that good. This is why I hate fire. This is why I hate. Oh, you think? Yeah, you think? Stop. This is the first time I've been allowed to fight in over an hour. I'm having too much fun.
Oh, so soft. Freeze. Withdraw.
Jesus.
Wind, hear me.
Mighty mythical beast.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
I don't know if that was your smartest idea.
The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Oh. I'm very worried. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. No. Oh.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands.
No.
If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
No.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
No.
You will return with me to the Tenryo Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
And why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for, to talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
No, they're gonna steal your thingy. They're gonna steal your thingy.
I accept.
Well, unfortunately, I have.
Those are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help
Well,
Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
well, unfortunately, I have what's called a Nevalette, and you don't. So, yeah.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Silence! Withdraw! The times beckon.
Get fucked, bitch. Yes.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Damn.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then, your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. but I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryo Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
I'm trying not to cry. That's why I haven't said anything for like the entire thing. Oh, friendship. I did not expect that to hit me so hard in the fucking feelings. Just them talking about how they felt. Oh my god. I'm trying not to.
Thank you very much.
I love how Hey, hi AJ. Hey. Oh. Just like, ha, it's AJ. Me, I'm about to cry, AJ. Oh.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Sorry, AJ. I'm just like, I'm trying not to cry.
The way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
I can see that. I can't relate. Oh, fuck you.
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words.
I'm a heartless bastard. Sure you are.
If you're not willing to communicate,
Sure.
then the problem just sits there. If you just keep
I'll believe that because your brand is
every
heartless
last
bastard.
opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks.
I'm almost done.
Pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
I'm almost done. I will actually start crying if that firework is the one they described. I will start crying. I am not gonna lie, the tears will be shed. God, why are the story quests so good? Archon quests. Just a lot of expedition and lore dumping. Story quests. Holy shit. I always get invested in them. That made me so sad. I don't know if I wanna go do that quest then. Didn't cry, but heartbroken. I'm about to cry now.
Huh? No.
I love fireworks.
Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep.
Didn't get me yet, Genshin.
I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it. It was one of the best ones. They won't
Didn't
forget
cry,
that
but
anytime
heartbroken.
soon.
Fair. My heart is shattered right now. God.
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
Thank you for your time.
You know, Yumiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I could hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me.
Damn. She just like me for real.
You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
You and Moon missed like the whole bit I kept making with I forgot her name. Ah shit, what's her name? I'll remember in a minute. But the other story quest I had to do. I was every time they were like, oh, she doesn't have any friends. Oh, I was like, damn, she's just like me for real. Gave my bit for the whole rest of the stream.
Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
That's another kind of
also,
eternity.
consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they?
I've only met Yoimiya for about 2 hours now, and but if anything were to happen to her, like if her vision got stolen, I'd burn Inazuma to the ground, and any hope, and the Raiden Shogun would be ripped off the ship list so fast.
But I'm proud that I was born into the
Something's gonna
Naganohara
happen to
family
Yoimiya, isn't
and
it?
have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Something's gonna happen to Yoimiya, isn't it? I just have a feeling something's gonna go wrong. Woo! I can finally start. I can
Inzuma's not such a bad place.
Oh.
Paimon's having a good time. But
Yes, I've adopted
go
Yoimiya.
and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Yes. Yoimiya is my child. It's not like her dad will be able to hear me taking her away. Man's deaf. Alright. Go. Mans will straight up be like, huh, huh. Empty. Silent as the grave, but easily barking. You have a bad feeling about this. Where's the next? Where am I supposed to go? It just tells me go to Komori Tea House the following day.
I see the value in my own.
I'm guessing I guess I should just change it to the time. Alright. Hey, I've officially made it into hour 3 of the stream. You guys proud? Proud of me?
See the meaning in all the endeavors of the
that's
people
why.
of Fontaine.
Alright, I'm gonna... Should I start this quest, or should I just should I just end stream? How long will it take for me to get out of the cutscene I'm gonna be thrown into? I'm assuming you guys know, because you've played this before. Yes. So proud. Star Quest is funny. Alright, I'm gonna start it. You two are probably plotting something. It's like, oh, Alicia's gonna get her heart broken. It's gonna be great. You don't trust me, chat Elmer. You're right, I don't trust you. I don't trust that it's gonna be funny. I think I'm about to fucking everything's gonna go wrong. Oh, hi Toma.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma? Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Oh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission.
No, not my boy.
I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true.
Okay, it was Ayaka. She was the one I kept being like, she just like...
Statue of the omnipresent god today, to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree.
No, she's not gonna...
And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Just gonna... Okay. Got the simplest right here. Alright, here's my pen. scribble out the Raiden Shogun. Alright, we're good.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone.
She hurt my boy.
With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decreed to date.
She's trying to hurt my boy. I'll never forgive her.
This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
And then I see her again, and then I instantly fall to my knees and be like, you know what? Maybe she's not doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
It's been a while.
But... okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Can't believe the Raiden would do this to me. Can't believe the Raiden would do this to me. Thought we had something here, Raiden Shogun. You've forsaken me like this. I can't believe you. I've been betrayed. Last time I simped for a villain. I should always trust my gut. Never simp for villains, even if they're attractive. It always ends in heartbreak, Alicia. You should note this. Okay, well that's where I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it on that cliffhanger. Even though literally I'm sure like half of you guys know where the story is headed. Because you've all played Genshin Impact before. But yeah. That is about where I'm going to end it for the day. When we come back on, I think I said Wednesday I'll stream again, Genshin again. We're going to go kick Yoimiya's butt. I mean, not Yoimiya. Yeah, we're going to go kick Yoimiya's butt. No, we're going to square up with the Raiden Shogun. We're enemies now. I hate her. Me no likey. I've been betrayed. I've been backstabbed, and I've been quite possibly bamboozled. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys on a raid tonight. We're gonna go raid, Hug Fiend. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant the Raiden Shogun. I meant the Raiden Shogun. Okay, here's the raid. Everyone, go say hi to this person. Alright, see you all on my YouTube side. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. For Twitch, make sure to follow if you're new. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.